What are we doing? Sir, Mr. Dick, he's still muted.
Yeah. The jail? Why is he brought up?
Oh, there he is. Sir, can you state your name, please?
Ibrahim Jakaite.
Okay.
I got
What are we doing?
In the matters that I represent, Mr. Diakete on 1232 and 1233, we will be requesting a set for a preliminary exam. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete in both of those cases.
Same with 5153.
You want an exam set?
Yes, Your Honor. I did meet with him last night. So keep an eye on.
People have their witnesses available the 29th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination will be set in person July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington.
And Your Honor, when appropriate, my client would like me to address bond.
Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Diakete would like me to request a release on tether. He does not reside at the same location as the complaining witness in the 1232 case. Prior to incarceration, he began working full-time as a caregiver. He'd like to be able to return to that work. He does not have to be, he has no reason to be in contact with the alleged complaining witness in this case. No children in common, no residents in common. He does have his own transportation. He'll be able to return to court. He does have ties to the state of Michigan as he has family who resides within the state in different cities. So he'll be requesting a tether with a release on tether, personal reconnaissance bond for release on tether in his cases.
Your Honor, just two things on my case. I'm trying to figure out what the bond is. Does your record show what the bond is on the 23 case?
The 23 case bond is 1,010%.
All right, thank you, Judge. I would just echo that, Judge, request for bond. And again, this is a 23 case that happened in the jail.
Response?
Your Honor, I would object to any modification of bond. This defendant is looking at 3 cases here, and I'll focus each one by one. In his R&O case, he is an officer who tried to stop the fight and told the officer that he was going to kill him when he got out of jail. At his next case, he was throwing rocks at someone's windows. Officers arrived, saw a motorcycle leaving, confirmed it was the defendant, and a pursuit began where he reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour posted zone. He was caught after the motorcycle had stalled, and the motorcycle turned out to be stolen. And then in his third case, him and the victim, who were working together, had a dating relationship. An employee at that restaurant called 911 to report that the victim had been dragged from the women's restroom, kicking and screaming, to a car. And the colleagues at work had saw visible scratches on her face. And after being put in the car, the defendant then drove away, and the victim jumped from the car, and officers found her in the middle of the roadway. I also want to report that he has a previous DD conviction from 2023, and he currently has a hold from Delta County with bond denied. So I would be asking that bond remain as set in this case, Your Honor.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Nothing.
Given all of those circumstances, motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue in all 3 matters.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case.
And you're charged with assault, causing bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that you're making a lifetime decision today where this assault is going on your record and it will be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
I'm facing 90 days.
If you pick up any more cases,
Oh, yes, sir.
facing a minimum of 90 days in jail.
Yes, sir. I do understand that.
This isn't like Target where you don't like it. Oh man, this is hurting. You can return it. No, once you plead guilty, it stays with you forever. You never change it. If you're not guilty, don't plead guilty. It's just that simple, really. Don't, because you'll always live with regret.
Sir, I was assaulted first.
I can't talk to you about that case. Telling me that it's self-defense.
A child a day.
Yeah.
She's gonna show up.
She won't. I'm happy to give you more time to discuss it. Just, it's probably not best here. I live stream, so.
We will for tomorrow, Your Honor.
Sure.
Thank you.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
We have an issue, and the issue is with drug use. So they're requesting a residential treatment. Yes or no? You understand?
Residential trimming, can you explain me a little bit more about it?
That means that you will receive treatment inpatient, and hopefully that will help you with any drug issues you may be having, because it appears that you won't stop using marijuana.
I already stopped using marijuana.
All right. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Positive, but not for marijuana. Well, but anyways, this is drug.
No, because the problem is, and I understand people say marijuana stay in your system, but this marijuana has been in your system since February 2022. It should be gone by now.
Yeah, it should.
So why, and you were positive in March for marijuana of this year. And in May of this year, you're positive for marijuana. From March to May, there should not be marijuana in your system.
I went to a rehab treatment, and I just get out of there like a month ago.
Ah, so you've been in inpatient treatment.
Yes, Your Honor.
You should have led with that.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
No problem. Let me see. That's what you need to lead with. Judge, I've been to inpatient treatment.
Your Honor, this has been, it's been a while since the supplemental report was submitted.
Okay.
And so, update, but we didn't have the compliance hearing because he was in that residential facility. So, from my understanding, he was in the facility for a little over a month.
All right. So when's the last time you used marijuana or anything illegal?
Last week I relapsed.
See, that, I mean,
Yeah.
So it appears that it did not work. And do you need an interpreter? Because I see written on here.
No, I got it.
All right. So we need to figure out what to do with you, because you won't stop using marijuana. And I realize people say marijuana is not a big to do, but in Texas, it's a big to do because it's illegal. And you just won't stop using marijuana. That's a problem.
But what I want to say is that since I get out of rehab, I stopped smoking marijuana.
But no, you just told me you relapsed recently.
Yeah, but something else.
See, yeah, I mean, that's a problem.
I just wanted to let you know, but I'm trying my hardest to.
I know. And we're going to try to work with you. But obviously you have a problem because you're looking at 10 years in prison.
Yes.
And you can't give up marijuana.
Well, marijuana for sure, I really leave it alone.
But here's the thing, you go from marijuana to now it's meth and it's something else.
Yeah.
So why are you using?
I know it's not an excuse, but when I was in rehab, my dad passed away. Just me being in rehab, and he was outside, I wasn't able to see him.
Mhm.
And then coming outside.
Oh, you could have seen him. People come to court all the time and say, Judge, this is what's happened in my life. Can I go see my relative? And I say, sure.
Yeah. They let me go 2 days to go see him and say bye to him. They thought that I was not gonna come back to rehab because of the situation. Pero I made it back, and pero the problem is now that I'm outside, things are not being easy for me. Since he's not here, I know it's no excuse. I know I'm a grown-up man, but my mom and my family is the one that if I still want to be clean and I want to be better, they still look at me and treat me like I'm a drug addict, you know, and that brings me down really bad all the time. My mom telling me that my dad is dead because of me and stuff like that. It only caused me to sometimes I prefer just to be in jail.
Well, this is what I can tell you. People who have addictions, and this is from me during research, this is from me being involved in treatment courts, this is from me watching documentaries. When people have addictions, you will always have that addiction, right?
Yes.
But it's just a matter of, are you going to bend to temptation? Because every day is a day for you not to use. Every day is a day for you to wake up and say, I won't use today. From my understanding, nobody is supposed to say, I'm not going to use for 2 weeks or 10 years. Nope, it's supposed to be every day. That's supposed to be your mantra, because you can easily fall off the wagon. Something bad happens, and instead of pulling out the tools in your toolbox to stop you from using, you break down and use. So are you able to go back to inpatient at the previous treatment facility?
Well, I just get fired of my job last week. Well, this past Monday. Right now I don't have any insurance, medical insurance.
Mhm.
So I'm working on having a job for tomorrow. And then if I'm able to get medical insurance, I might be able to go back to rehab if that what you want.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. In probation, I say this is what we're going to do, but let me know if this seems like a good idea to you. Put him on intensive outpatient treatment and put him on the UA hotline. And if his levels, then we're going to have to file a motion to revoke. What are your thoughts?
Do you feel like you need residential treatment more than outpatient treatment? Or?
To be honest, it's up to you guys. I mean, I really want to stop doing this, but the thing is, the family, I mean, it's still treating me like no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, they still fucking kicking me in the ass all the time.
No, the thing is, what I was looking at, he was saying that he may be employed next week, and then he'll be able to do it through his insurance. So when are you expecting this employment to happen?
What, this week already?
All right. So that's why I'm thinking about doing the intensive.
Your Honor, if it's okay, we go ahead and modify the conditions for the intensive outpatient in the UA hotline. I would like to get an update from the CSO in regards to his employment status by the end of next week. And then maybe if the employment status is still unemployed, possibly status.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do.
Mhm.
You understand? So it's very important that you remain clean and do the 90 sober meetings in 90 days. You need to do sober meetings every day because you will meet people who have the same struggles that you have. And I'm going to tell you something that I would always tell my clients. And this is what you have to realize. When you have addictions, I'm sure that you were dishonest with your parents. You didn't tell them, hey, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go smoke some marijuana. I'm going to do drugs. You told them stories that were not true. And so right now, your level of trust with your mom or your level of trust with your family is probably less than zero. And you can't expect to, I'm on this new path. I'm clean and sober now. So everybody just know I'm clean and sober and forget about everything that's happened in the past. That's not the way life works. So you have to build up their trust. And continuing to use is not building up their trust and is not building up your trust with the court. You understand? All right. So let's do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. Tolentino.
Morning.
Sir, you're charged with illuminating an aircraft with a laser pointer. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is a 6-month deferred adjudication. This is a very serious agreement that you're entering into now. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record, but you cannot tell people it was dismissed. It doesn't get dismissed. You do a probation, complete it successfully. If you do, and you don't end up with a conviction. If you do something to violate this agreement, like you pick up a new case, you don't do your class on time, you don't do your community service, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest, and we're going to have a hearing to see if you violated. If you do, you're looking an entire year. Do you understand? You still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the illuminating an aircraft with a laser pointer improperly? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold it for 6 months. You will do an effective decision-making class, thinking for a change, no drugs, alcohol, 25 hours of community service. Did you graduate from high school? Okay, what are you doing now?
Electrical. I do electrical. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to maintain full-time employment while you're on the probation as well. I'll make you a deal. If you do well, you get everything done quick. I'll take you off in half the time, meaning get your classes done, be nice to everybody. And if you do that, we can take you off in half the time as a reward. But if you mess up, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Sir.
All right, bud. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Judge. Thanks, John.